Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, man, in the wild. Just in my thoughts about what you see on the screen, the response versus reaction situations. Because, what is it? I deal a lot in the sports world. Deal a lot in the sports world. So I see how serious the distinction of the two can be because it can make the difference between success and failure. Because when you when you dang, excuse me, when you react to something, it's you see right here, response good, reaction bad. Because when you react to something, it's impulsive and you're going off your emotions, right? There is zero thinking going on. Like, yo, I swear, you don't know how many times you'll call a foul on a motherfucker. And I mean, it's clear as day, even his teammates. Because it's usually boys that complain. Girls don't really complain that much. But, like, even his teammates, man, bro, you fouled him, bro, man. And it's like all that reaction shit, right? When the respond situation is, something happens, gets called on you. Response would be, damn, I wonder what I did since I was running around not knowing, head kind of chopped off, just playing ball. Let me go ask that man that blew the whistle what happened. And they give you the answer. May not like it, but it's something you got to deal with, so that's how you respond to shit. But no, people steadily reacting. And it's like, and it almost seems like that a motherfucker reacting is kind of like one of those dick measuring contests. Whoever can react the wildest is the one who, got the power in the situation and all of this type of shit. Man, that shit is not masculine. That shit is not masculine. Like these motherfuckers in the NBA, I swear, man, they act so feminine, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like it's beyond, because masculine energy is supposed to be, on that logical shit. On that, figuring out the best way to make this shit work shit. Can think beyond the moment shit. That's that responding shit. But the reaction shit, that's that emotional soul. Who's emotional? It's feminine energy that's more emotional. That's the ways of the world. I can't go against nature. And that's of course generally speaking. So these dudes out here on TV throwing their hands up all the time, getting the camera to my foul and all of that, man, putting their hands on their head, like running around, like, oh my God, flopping on the floor, like, I can't believe they didn't call. Like, yo, you're acting like a fucking girl. And not to say that girls do that, but it's like a certain, like I said, it's a certain type of energy that you get when it comes to, masculine and feminine. Because the feminine will go over the fucking top, where you got to reel that shit in. I'm saying you shouldn't have to reel a man in like that. But it comes back to that response and react. And as a generation, these little young men are being taught more to react than anything. And if you're reacting with, minimal experience on life, like you haven't even begun to think about the type of consequences that you face for doing certain shit when you're younger. Because, you got too much going on in your mind to really, have a grasp on that. Even if you've been in and out the juvenile spot, or you got family members that have been in and out type shit, you still don't have a mental hold enough to really firmly understand, that like how it is, seeing the bigger picture, because you're really short-sighted. You know what I'm saying? On that, it ain't gonna happen to me type shit. I ain't gonna be one of them. So like, so yeah, that that reacting, seeing it, as it plays out. I mean, it's mind blowing how emotional people are these days. Like, it's mind blowing. So, so run that all the way back to everything you see and know. Because all of the shit that's put in front of us is put in front of us to get us a reaction out of us. Right? Because if you can get a motherfucker to react, you can control them. Period. But if you're dealing with a motherfucker that responds to you, that's a thinking motherfucker. That's a thinking motherfucker. And man, I swear, like, dealing with coaches that respond, dealing with players that respond. Why are you reffing? Why are you coaching? Talking to your children that do it. It's like, yo, that reaction shit don't work in any type of way, on any level. Unless you're trying to use that reaction, as a form of manipulation. Because coaches do that yelling shit, for no reason, just to get a rise out of the team because they've been playing like some bums or something like that, been real lazy. So yeah, you might get some type of reaction out of that, but that's still a response because you're thinking about the long term. So that's not, what I'm talking about. It's when you know that you only on some short term shit, and you future fake and all of this shit just to get an instant gratification situation. And, oh yeah, that's when the manipulation part comes in. But you understand how to control that react and response shit, because that nips a lot of shit in the bud. It nips a lot of shit in the bud because as a person who I guess is listening to me, I be on that, it's all some bullshit shit. So naturally, it's going to be a lot of people that wholly disagree with what you got to say, and a lot of times we, especially when it's fresh to us, and we're trying to get people to see our side and all that type of stuff. Like, we get into the reaction part instead of responding to shit, and conversations go left. You know what I'm saying? Conversations go left, and that motherfucker lead the station, it's over. It ain't no reviving it because, I mean, shit. You couldn't hold it together, when presented with some type of bullshit, because people like to be sarcastic, they like to be this and be that, not really listen, and all of that type of stuff, and then you react and it's over. React to them damn heartstrings pulling. Whenever somebody on the news tells you that something sad done happened somewhere about somebody, and we want you to feel bad about some shit. You know what I'm saying? They want a reaction. This motherfucker done been shot by the police here. Oh yeah, they definitely want a reaction. But 10 times out of 9, you actually sit there and think about this shit that a motherfucker wants you to react to, and you give it the mental, you do the mental exercises to give a proper response. you know, to be able to present something good, you'll come to find out it's some bullshit. Aha, like no. No, I'm not rocking with none of this shit. I'm not rocking with none of it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to sit here and say this and say that under their breath and all of this other shit trying to get a reaction out of you. Ain't no need for that. Ain't no need to react to a child, you know, that's in a grown-up's body. For what? You know what I'm saying? For what? You know, it's extreme. Reacting is counterproductive like a motherfucker. You know, because nothing gets accomplished when somebody reacts. You know, I sit there and tell them all the time, like, hey, when you get into a mood, when you get into a mode, you know, where you're extremely emotional, I said, does anything good ever come out of that? You know, 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. You know, unless you're dealing with a spoiled brat, and that's a whole other completely different discussion. You know, but the answer is no. You know, so why let it get there then? I don't know. Okay, so if you don't know, why are you doing something that you don't know about? I don't know. You see where this circle is going? Don't know. You know, like there's no reason for you to do something if you don't know why the fuck you're doing it or what even that you're doing. That's what dumb people do. Are you dumb? No. Well, then stop doing dumb shit. Know what the hell you're doing and why you doing it. So yeah, stop with all that damn reacting and give just a side note, give a toxic motherfucker your silence. And that goes in any arena. Your co-worker, your family, TV stations, you know, celebrities. Like once you know that a motherfucker is that, you know, they're not worth anything, any type of reaction or response other than walking away. So yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, because I ain't even look at this list. Impulsive, immediate, irrational. Yeah, I ain't even highlight much of what was on here. And the short-sighted, long-term, but yeah, immediate, irrational, delay, self-control. Like, man, break whatever curse we got going on with this generation, man, because yeah, the reactions ain't gonna get any better unless we respond the right way.